you're a lawyer looking to get more leads, Facebook ads is the best place to do it. But the challenging part is that you don't want to make videos, you don't want to make all the creative, it's too much work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to peel back the curtain here and I'm going to show you inside of our database of ads. These are all ads that we've created for our clients. I'm going to show you the top 3 performing ads for this past month. And I'm going to help you understand that the type of creative that you think is a commercial. I don't want commercials. People don't like commercials. Whenever we see horizontal videos, you walking out of the courthouse in a suit, we don't want to see that. Put it on your website. Let 13 people watch it. What I want is I want native stuff. I want stuff that feels like people are going to watch that already organically. It's engaging. That's how you get a lower cost per lead on Facebook, and that's how you get to the top of the feeds. You have to blend in with what's happening. So let me show you some examples here, and let me show you how easy they are. So this is from a client of ours. Let's read it for you. This is a personal injury client. All we had them do is we said, hey, checks are coming through your office. All you got to do is you got to count them, and then we're going to make this little video here where we're just tallying it all up, right? Very simple. You don't have to get on camera. You don't have to talk. But why is this so impactful? Because we're showing the outcomes. And that's what matters in advertising, right? Like I said, when you get on camera and you're like, hey, like, I've been in business for 25 years, people are like, I didn't ask for this. I'm not interested in this. I'm not looking for a lawyer. But when you go and you put the outcome, right? And we're talking about car accident space, the car accident space, what do they care about? They care about compensation, right? So when you're putting the outcome in front of them, you're putting some level of social proof in front of them. You're also showing them the volume, right? That was over $6 million in compensation checks. It's gonna get people to take action. You also notice how it's filmed vertically on a cell phone, and it feels natively organically. It feels like something that somebody might post. It's not like a horizontal 4K video. Now, another video I'm gonna show you here, this is interesting because we have been getting a lot of success with AI generated videos. We've built an entire team now to just crank out AI style creative. So this one I'm gonna show you here is interesting because it's a play on, I'm gonna pause it for a second so I can set this up. So it's a play on creative that people would see organically. So this is what we call like a food blogger here, right? This is a Sasquatch character. We've been seeing these Sasquatch videos just kind of go viral organically on TikTok. And then we've also been seeing, you've seen people like sitting in their car, like eating food. It's crazy what people watch, but people sit there and watch food bloggers eat and review Chick-fil-A food. It's wild, right? So what we aim to do is we say, okay, what's trending, right? And how can we tap into these trends? And then can we use AI to generate this to capture people's attention and then go and do a hook and a pitch? So we come over here and we look at this ad, right? It's a Sasquatch character. She's sitting in her car. We gave her like a sassy voice and we put like the Snapchat style text on top of this where it just says, I was minding my business when this happened, right? So we're kind of like opening a loop with that, right? By trying to get people to pique curiosity. The goal here is just to get people to keep watching, right? So we built this in AI and then we had it get into a car accident. And AI is not perfect yet, but it kind of does the job. And then we built these characters for our clients. This is all using AI, right? We built these characters for our clients and then it goes into the pitch, right? Very, very simple ad. It actually absolutely crushes it, believe it or not, right? Because why? Because one, it is using imagery and scenery that people know. And the key to AI too is not trying to fool people so they think that it's AI. The key to AI is actually just letting people know that it's AI. I'm gonna give you a bonus one. I'm gonna give you 4 videos in this because I'll give you another example of what I mean by that. But this is a meme ad that we put together, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I don't watch TV. I'm not gonna be like, I don't watch TV, but I haven't actually seen Love Island. But I do know that it's going crazy in terms of trending right now whenever you're watching this video. And there's a lot of like memes that are happening kind of naturally and natively and organically. And what happens when people do a meme, right? So this clip that I'm gonna show you is a clip from the show, right? And basically what people do when they take a meme is they take something, right, with the same audio that's already running. So in this clip that I'm gonna show you, it's this conversation that these 2 girls are having on a couch. Since I know you don't know Love Island either, the concept is that people like pair up and match up and then like the winning couple wins whatever, right? So these 2 are, and they like date multiple people in the show. So these 2 are talking and she's saying, where did he take you? Or like, what did you guys do on your date? And she's like, oh, we did this. And she's like, wow, that's my dream date, right? And what people are doing is they take that and then they reapply it to something else, right? So they take that same trending clip and the same trending audio and then they'll reapply it to a different subject. If that makes sense, right? Bear with me. I know this is like super Gen Z stuff here. So basically what we did is they took this and we said, okay, how do we take this and turn this into a car accident ad? So again, the concept, if we just listen to it,
What was the date? It was just like sitting down, like on the beach. My dream date. Cute. And he knows that.
Right? So what you'll notice that we did here, right, is we're saying, she's saying like, where did he take you on the date? And we reapplied the question, how much did you get for your car accident, right? How much did the client get you for your car accident? The girl says, took me to the beach, we put on $456,000, right? And then she's like, wow, that's my dream day. And we're like, wow, my insurance company got me nothing. And then we put the call to action on the end with this girl's surprised face, right? So again, you can see here, like you might be sitting there being like, Ryan, that's so stupid. And I'm like, yeah, I agree, it is stupid. But like, hey, God bless America. This is the world that we live in. This ad is crushing it for us this month. Why? Because again, this is trending organically, natively. So when people, the way our brains work is when we see a clip like this trending, right, organically, people will watch this organically. There's millions of people watching the show, then they see this on their feed, they stop and they scroll and they watch it, right? And the reason why that's impactful is because Facebook is an engagement-based platform. So the more engagement, the more people we get to stop and scroll and pay attention and like and forward it to people, the more Facebook is like, oh, this is a good ad. We're gonna keep moving this up the feeds and you're gonna get more visibility on it. Why is that important? Because in the car accident space, there's so much competition. You need to get to the top of the feeds in order to get the best leads. Wow, I should coin that. You need to get to the top of the feeds in order to get the best leads, right? So the more engaging the ad is versus you horizontal video sitting at a desk, walking out of the courthouse being like, I have 25 years of experience. Like, it's not engaging. No offense, but people don't care about you until they care about you. So we almost have to try and, I don't want to use the word trick, but we have to blend in, right? We have to try and understand what's going on. So the last one I'm going to show you here too, again, this is a bonus one, a pitch at the end of this, right? So again, this is a format that we've been seeing trending a lot on TikTok. And this says, we asked AI to recreate the average car accident in Florida, right? And I've seen this trending saying, we asked AI to create the average Dallas Cowboy fan, right? And it produces some like over the top, borderline offensive, caricature of what that persona looks like. And you just kind of let AI run wild. So we took that same concept and we said, we asked AI to recreate the average car accident in Florida, right? And we asked it to be like over the top, like, alligators, rednecks, all that type of stuff. Again, borderline offensive, maybe, but highly engaging and people watch it. So we'll run this and then we'll stitch it together with a clip from an attorney or another AI clip saying, if you've been injured in a car accident in Florida, you could be entitled to compensation, right? So let's just watch this real quick. Again, see what it looks like. Alligator, car accident. So you see what I'm saying here is that like, if you try and run that, or like a lot of attorneys come to us and are like, hey, like I want to create an AI avatar of myself so I don't have to make video. And I'm like, it's not quite there yet, because when you try and trick audiences into thinking that it's AI, that it's not AI, when it's clearly AI, because like your eye is like akimbo and your lips are fluttering, like it just doesn't work. But what we find is that when we lean into the fact that it's AI and we address the fact that it's AI, and it crushes it because people are watching this stuff and they actually want to see because it's interesting, right? It's kind of funny, it's engaging, whatever, right? So I'm going to do these videos every month. I'm going to give you our top 3 performing ads every single month just so you can see and understand what marketing and advertising actually looks like on Facebook. And I'm giving away our deepest, intimate secrets here because this is the name of the game. Like, this is what gets success on Facebook ads right now. This is why we crush it for our clients, because we're essentially a creative agency now. Like, I've had to rebuild this business to focus much more on the creative elements and aspects of this versus just like, just the technical portion, the media buying, the ad uploading and management. So that's still a big part of it, but this is ultimately drives performance, and we are crushing it with these AI ads. And I'm so excited for the future because now this also means we don't have to rely as heavily on attorneys. And we get plenty of videos from our attorney clients as well, but this gives us a buffer. I like to say this raises the floor. This gives us a baseline of stuff that we can create and run. And there's kind of no limit to the creativity when you're as plugged into internet trends and seeing what we're seeing and taking that and saying, how do we take a Love Island clip and turn it into a car accident ad? How do we take we asked AI clip and turn it into a divorce lawyer ad, right? Like, it's very hard, and we invest a lot of time and money into it, but that's why we get the results that we do, and this is the future, right? Like, when we talk about AI and what AI is going to do to us, human creativity will always have a half a step advantage of it, and we use AI as a tool to drive more output, because once we have a winner, right, we can then take that winner and then customize it to other clients in other markets, in other states, and different practice areas. So basically what we're doing, that folder that I showed you is a database. We're building a database of ad creative that we know works. So when you come on as a client, we're able to use our database and provide to you, okay, here's 3 videos of you counting checks. Just count checks. Get your cell phone out, count checks. That's one option. Can't do that? Okay, are you willing to do it on camera? Here's 3 scripts. Like, read the scripts, send it back to us, we'll edit it. Can't do that? Okay. So we have this process of being able to extract creative from our clients, but then also create creative for our clients, which is why we're just crushing it. And again, we do this ourselves. So you see our ads all over the place. So we get it. We're very familiar with this. So if you're an attorney who's looking for more leads and clients, Facebook ads is the way to go. I fully endorse it. I do a lot of Google marketing, have done a lot of Google marketing, but I put all my chips into Facebook right now because I think it's the best platform for attorneys to get leads and sign clients. And if you're interested in learning more to see what these campaigns might look like for your law firm, hit the link below and I'll show you exactly how this can apply to your law firm. I'll see you up there.